So Trump Putin, you think anything special out of that?
Well, he really can't um, make a deal without
Without Zelensky.
Zelensky.
Right.
And his problem is that, you know, it's two sharp guys sitting in a room. And what Putin's trying to do is say, okay, I'm not going to give you a ceasefire because that just gives Zelensky a
Honest.
chance to rearm. So ceasefire maybe under the following conditions. I keep this, I keep this, I keep this. And then you go to Zelensky, and Zelensky goes, oh my God, no, you can't have that, right? And there'll be this screeching and the whining. But what's interesting here is that there's a lot of variables that Trump can throw at him, like sanctions on India buying Russian oil, um, things like that. Um, Also, the territories where he wants to mine for strategic minerals. So there's a lot that's going to be thrown into the pot here. But I don't see him walking coming back with a deal because he can't. It's not up to him to make a deal. He might come back with some good news.
Yeah, there was some I saw earlier in the week, and I think Lindsey Graham was talking about a land swap. So not necessarily Russia taking land one-sided, but taking something and giving something up. I don't know if Putin's willing to do that, and I don't
Yeah.
know if the land is worthwhile at all. But
Yeltsin's Zelensky's the problem there. He won't want to give up anything that Putin has already conquered. But here's the thing: suppose Zelensky does agree to a land swap, and Putin takes some territories. He's got new positions from which to invade. So if he wants to break the ceasefire and go in, he's starting from a much stronger position. So Trump has got to figure out what penalties would be imposed should he violate the ceasefire. And I think that's the issue. Zelensky says, all right, he can have this, and now Putin is 150 miles closer into Ukraine for the next attack. Putin, what's non-negotiable in Putin's position is Ukraine joining NATO. He doesn't want to see that. But maybe that's the only condition that you can impose. Look, if you violate the ceasefire, Ukraine goes to NATO, and now you're at war with NATO. You realize that, right? Maybe that's what has to be imposed. And whether or not Putin would agree to that is hard to say. It's not easy, but I
yeah,
give Trump credit for trying.